Welcome to the SAU Report. I'm Shasta Armstrong.
And I'm Ibrahim Bawa.
Today we have sophomore JaQuese Mitchell.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Y'all?
Good.
Good.
So JaQuese, we understand that you were originally a student at SAU Tech.
Yes.
What made you come to SAU Magnolia?
The reason I transferred from SAU Tech to SAU Magnolia is to broaden my horizon in schooling and to actually get out of Camden, number one. And number two, just to get out and see what's out there. And SAU Tech is mainly where I got my general education courses. And here at SAU, I can get my BS in.
Okay, we understand that you're the president of Phi Beta Lambda while you're at SAU Tech. Mm-hmm. What activities did your organization participate in?
At SAU Tech, I was president of Phi Beta Lambda, and our advisor was Miss Hamilton. She's from Magnolia. And what we did, we had community service. We went out, we did trash pickups, and around campus, we just gave out like donuts and juice and stuff. And we went around and we wore our PBL shirts. We had a PBL week, and it consisted it was like a drug-free week like they do at high school. And that whole week, everybody knew we were in PBL, and it was very fun. We had a good time, and they went to different conventions in Little Rock and all around Arkansas.
Okay.
So how often did y'all meet?
We met once a week. We met on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. We met every week.
So here at SAU, you're a nursing major.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Here at SAU, I am a nursing major. Right now, I haven't gotten into my clinicals yet, but I am working in a lot of my sciences. I've gotten most of my histories out the way. I only have to take one more semester of history, and I have to take 2 more semesters of science, which in the spring semester, I will take my chemistry, and next fall, I will take my anatomy and physiology. I'm just getting through my biology by a hair, and it's real nice. I really like nursing. But here, it's much harder here than it was at SAU Tech, because at SAU Tech, like I said, it was just basic courses. But here, I'm really actually getting in depth with my sciences and getting to know more about sciences in the human body.
Okay, what motivated you to go into the field of nursing?
What motivated me to go into the field of nursing, number one, that's where the money is. And that's what I'm going for. And number two, I like to help people. I like to see people helping people. And nurses get a lot of recognition by the way they come in, step in, like in nursing homes and stuff. That's what the patients are looking for, people to be kind to them and treat them like their mother or their father or whatever. You never mistreat anyone, because I don't like to be mistreated myself.
So do you plan on pursuing a RN, or do you want to work for a hospital? What do you plan on doing after graduation?
After graduation, I was supposed to graduate in May of 2009. After I graduate, I want to work in a hospital. Nowhere around here, though. I either want to move to Little Rock and work at UAMS, or I was thinking about going to medical school in Texas, going to Baylor. And so I can just go further and deeper into my degree plan, because I think the further you get, the more money it is and the more people you can help.
Okay.
Amongst all the schools that you could have chosen to pursue a nursing major, why you choose SAU?
I chose SAU to pursue my nursing degree because I know some people that came down here for the nursing degree, and they had a lot of good things to say about it. And I mean, I know people down here, I know some of the faculty, and they just encourage me, and I think that's a good thing when people encourage you to do the right thing and to come here where it's homey.
Do you think there are any flaws in this nursing program?
Not yet. I haven't really ran into any flaws. It's just some of the classes I don't think that I need to be taking, but they are in my degree plan, because some of them I'm like, why am I even taking this? But I think it'll pay off in the long run why I'm taking it, like different maths and all the equations we have to learn, which math is my weakest subject and science is my best subject. But I think that it'll pay off in the long run.
Living on campus in the Harrod Hall, how does that, how do you join that and go into classes in the nursing department?
Well, I think on my floor, I sit on the first floor of Harrod Hall. I'm the only person on that floor with a nursing degree, well, going for a nursing degree. Because most of the people on that hall are going for like business or accounting or something like that. And I'm the only one that's going for a nursing degree. So I think they can help me in one way, since I'm the only nursing degree person. I can show them, what's going on in the nursing degree, and they have a lot of input on what's going on in the business degree, so we can all help each other because it all intertwines in one way or the other.
Do you enjoy campus life, living in Harrod Hall?
I love Harrod Hall. I really do. I love my RA, Shelly McIntyre. She's a really cool person. I really do like Harrod Hall because we're all like a family on the first floor. We have our ups and our downs, but we always, at the end of the day, come together like we're one big happy family because we have to live together. We are there together. And I just love it.
Oh, I understand that most of the students that stay in Harrod Hall are part of the mu.org program. Are you part of that program?
Yes, I am part of mu.org. Mu.org is really, the MU in mu.org stands for Meaningful Undergraduate Living and Learning Experience. And what we do is we have different service projects we do. We take trips together. We won second place in the chili cook-off at Fall Fest. I'm proud of that. And we have meetings every Wednesday. I'm the treasurer of mu.org. And we have fun together. We're all like one happy family also. It's other people like in Bussy and in University Village that are members of mu.org also. But that's what we mainly do. We have fun, we sit around, we talk, and we plan for events like today. No, tomorrow we were supposed to go to the Henderson game, but I don't think we're going. Our advisor's out of town right now, and we really have a lot of fun.
Oh, could you compare it, like back at the SAU Tech, did they have a mu.org program back there like they have down here?
No, SAU Tech, it was more of like it was very small school. It was a very close-knit school. And like the difference between SAU Tech and SAU Magnolia, like SAU Tech, they didn't have like a basketball team. They had like intramural sports and stuff. But like big events, we never did have any of that. We had preview day. That's about the only relations close to SAU Tech and SAU Magnolia. But we had preview day and we had PBL. We had small things, nothing just to really catch a person's eye, but I have more activities here to choose from at SAU Magnolia than I did at SAU Tech.
So you're also a member of Encore. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, I love Encore. I love Encore so much. Dancing is my passion. Singing is my passion. And Miss Judy Vassar, which is our advisor, she does a very good job with us. She keeps us motivated and keeps us interested. And like we take different trips, like once every 2 or 3 weeks to different schools, trying to recruit students. Choose SAU Magnolia because it is a very fun and loving environment. And Encore is very fun. We really do have fun. We're all very close. It's like a singing and dance group, and it's just very fun. Like Thursday, the 16th, we will be traveling to Prescott High School to dance and sing for them.
How often do you rehearse or practice the dances and the routines that you're going to act?
We have practice every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 3:30 in Hardin Theater. And Ms. Vassar, she does not like people to be late, so when she says 2 to 3:30, it is 2 o'clock to 3:30. We are practicing nonstop, and it is very fun. She keeps us interested. And we don't do like R&B or just country. We have a mixture between both because it is a co-ed group, and it's a mixture between both, and we just have something for everybody, and we have fun.
Okay. With all these activities that you have on campus, do you still have time to work?
Yes, actually I do. I do work at the Reynolds Information Desk in the Reynolds building. And what I do there, I watch the computers, see what's going on in the building, answer the phones, do whatever my boss asks me to do. And I really get along with everyone I work with. Usually it's 2 or 3 people working at one time, and I really do enjoy my job.
How many hours do you work a week at the information desk?
I get 21 hours a week, and that's simply because I did not get financial aid. So actually, I'm like regular work. I had to get a loan. So in order for me to get 21 hours, I had to reduce one of my loans so I can work longer and make more.
Okay.
Okay, working 21 hours a week, how does that go along with classes? How many hours do you take in
I
classes?
take 15 hours in classes, which is not really hard because my longest day is on Tuesdays. But my classes, they're pretty well evened out because I take mostly morning classes and I work at night. And I get 2 nights off of work off. I get 2 nights off. But it's not really hard. All my classes are in the morning and I work at night.
Are all your classes the nursing classes this semester, or you have electives that you take in this semester too?
Actually, Encore is a class, but I'm not taking it as a class. It's just something I do with my free time. And right now, my only classes I'm working towards in my major are my science classes right now. I'm not going to get in my clinicals until the fall of next year.
Okay. So you plan on actually joining the program this spring,
Encore?
the nursing program?
Oh, yes, in the spring.
Okay.
Oh, we understand that you attended Camden Fairview High School.
Mm-hmm.
How was that experience?
Oh, I love my high school. Class of 2005. I love Camden Fairview. Camden Fairview is my heart and my soul. Even though I refused to move back to Camden, I really did enjoy Camden Fairview High School. It was so much to do, so many activities, stuff that keeps a person interested. I mean, you have to, people say high school is boring or their high school is boring or different schooling activities are boring. You have to make what you want out of it. You can't just go into something and say, oh, it's boring. If you're a boring person, then it's going to be boring. You have to go in with the attitude like, I'm about to have fun. I'm about to do my work. I'm about to do what it do and get through school.
What activities were you involved in during high school?
During high school, I was involved in FTA, which is Future Teachers of America. We had a meeting every Thursday talking about, because when I was in high school, I did want to be an elementary education teacher. And I really wanted to work with special education. But when I got to college, it was a different story. But I was involved in that. I loved it. We went and shadowed different teachers, just going around, just looking around. I was a member of the Spanish club, which is kind of awkward because I always kept an A in Spanish and a C in English. So I love the Spanish club. I love Spanish. And I was a member of the Camden Fairview High School drill/dance team. I was the co-captain. I really enjoyed that, and that's also what made me want to be in Encore, because we get to dance and I get to express myself in there.
Okay.
You went from being a Future Teacher of America to a nursing major. How did you, or what made you make that transition?
Because, to tell the truth, it's more money in nursing than it is in teaching. And I mean, it's a big demand for nurses, and it's a big demand for teachers right now in Arkansas. But it's more demand for nurses because it's just, nurses are always needed. It's always a demand for nurses, no matter what kind of situation it is. And that's what it was.
So here, you're also a Alpha Phi Omega pledgee.
Yes.
Why
I
did you
am.
decide to pledge Alpha Phi Omega?
The reason I wanted to pledge Alpha Phi Omega is because it's like a great community service organization, and I enjoy doing community service. I enjoy doing volunteer work. I enjoy meeting new people and getting to know new people, and going and just fellowshipping with people, and that's what APO has shown me.
What are the principles of APO?
Well, I'm just going to basically say that APO has shown me loyalty, trust, friendship, and just a willingness to want to go out into the community and do things.
Okay. So do you enjoy the volunteer and community service hours that APO gives or are active with?
Yes, I really do. I enjoy everything we do because I find myself sitting and looking and thinking about, if I actually didn't want to do this, I wouldn't even put forth the effort to do it. And I mean, I really just enjoy, doing different things, volunteer work, just everything, just to get to know people and get to fellowship with people. Because I can sit and just talk to a person and learn a lot in 1 minute, and people can learn about a person in 2 weeks. So I really do like getting to know people and meeting new people.
No. You also in the Alpha Angel family.
Yes.
So how is that experience and how has it changed you so far?
Well, I love all my Alpha Angel sisters, all my bros. I love everyone. And Alpha Angels Incorporated, I really do love y'all so much. And it's really a fun experience. Like, the same thing as APO, I got to meet new people. People got to learn about me because people thought that I was a shy girl of the group or whatever. But people have actually grown to know me, and they notice that JaQuese is not shy. And it's really fun. We're all sisters. We know a lot about each other, and it's just like one big happy family. We do so much together. We fellowship together. We just have fun together, and I think that's what it's all about, just having fun together, growing to know different people, and we just do a lot together. It's really, really fun.
So Alpha Angels is the only organization or society on this campus that is actually incorporated. Why did you decide to actually go through with the process?
The reason I chose and to go along with the Alpha Angel Incorporated organization is because it's a lot of talk about Alpha Angels on the yard. So I decided if it's a lot of talk about Alpha Angels, then it's something that everybody likes about them. They're always getting noticed. And I'm the type of person, I do not like to be in the background. I like to be up close and personal. So, I mean, it's a lot of talk going around about them, and most of it is good. It is real good. So, I mean, I want to be involved in things that are good, something that is going to further my education about different things. And history, I learned a lot of history about them, and just different stuff that I did not know before I came to SAU. And it's really fun. I mean, you just have to actually open your eyes and just try to learn people, try to get to know people. And after you get to know people, I mean, it's just like college goes a lot smoother.
What type of activities and community service involvements does Alpha Angels actually do?
We just go out and we have fun. If you see one of us, a majority of the time, you're going to see 2 or 3 of us. Because we are that close. We always call each other, how are you doing? It doesn't have to be something about, a meeting or something. It can just be, how's your day going? Would you like to go eat lunch? Something like that. Just something really positive, because that's how close we are. We're supposed to be like sisters and brothers, and that's how we are.
Okay. Going back to the residence halls and your immediate hall, Harrod, is there anything that you would like to be improved in Harrod Hall?
Yes. It's a lot that could be improved in Harrod Hall. Not the people or anything, but Harrod Hall, I wouldn't say it's very strict, but I think that Harrod Hall is stricter than other halls that are around campus, simply because we are a co-ed dorm. And it just feels like we have tighter security over there, and I wish we could get some heat over there because it's still cold in our building. But that's what I would change about Harrod Hall. But the people, we're all real cool. We're all real nice people.
Oh, but to the extended halls on campus that you've been to, probably Bussy or Green, is there anything there that you would like to see improved?
I think Harrod Hall, we could get some more computers, some better computers, because we have a very old computer lab that consists of like 6 or 7 computers. And I think we can get a better computer lab, and we could, Bussy has a very good computer lab. I noticed that. And like Green, what I noticed in Green is that their den, as I call it, their front room, it's like more open and it's a lot of more space. I wish Harrod could have more space in the front room also.
Okay. How often do you go home? Do you enjoy going home on the weekends, or you live in Camden, right?
Yes, I am from Camden, Arkansas, which is only like a 45-minute drive from here. And I really don't go home much because my parents are never at home. Because my father is a preacher, my mother is a nurse. So they're never at home. They're always on the go. So I was like, why am I going home? And no one's there. And the only time I really go to home is to see my godson or to see my aunt and her baby. But I really, most of the time, go to Hope, where I go to church at, where my father is the pastor. I go there, and I fellowship with my people in Hope and around that town.
Okay. Being on campus, Magnolia, small community, what do you do for fun? Do you go to the football games or any of the basketball games or to town? What do you do for fun?
For fun around Magnolia, I really just like to ride around. I have my own car, so I just like to ride around and, just find where everybody's at, or I just like go chill on a Friday night, like around here, like sometimes like McDonald's parking lot. It is like really crowded on Friday nights, and like I said earlier, I like to be in the scene. So JaQuese is going to be in there somewhere. And I like to go to the football games. I support SAU, not only because I get in the games free, but I do support SAU football, and I really do support SAU basketball because last year I did come to a lot of SAU basketball games. And a couple of my church members are on the football team. So I really do just enjoy just sitting around and just driving around. Most of the time I'm in Haynesville or somewhere in Louisiana just riding around.
Do you have any regrets about coming to SAU?
My only regret about coming to SAU is that it's like the student to teacher ratio. It's like 30 people in one class compared to SAU Tech when it was no more than like 10, 11 students in one class, and you could actually talk to the teacher. But here at SAU, you have to like hunt down the teachers. So it's like you have to just really stay focused here at SAU also, because there's so much going on at one time. In the SAU Tech, like I said earlier, there wasn't that much going on at one time. But here it's just like a lot going on at one time, and you have to stay focused.
You say you work in a Reynolds building at the information desk. Is there anything that you would like to see change in the Reynolds Center?
In the rental center, I find that a lot of people come around the rental center just to hang around, and so it's like a more comfortable environment because it has couches, and that's where all the like movies are shown, like the student activity board when they host movies or whatever. It's a lot of people that come in there to watch those, and it's a lot of meetings. That's like the main meeting building, and it's just like it's a lot of students just come in there just to fellowship and just sit around and just chill.
We also understand that you're the campus beautician. Can you tell us a little bit about that, or how you got into actually hair and makeup?
Okay, in high school, I was also attending SAU Tech during high school, and I was taking cosmetology my 11th and 12th grade year. And I am the Hair at Hall / University Village beautician, and as you can tell, beauticians never keep their own hair done. So, I mean, it's fun. I love doing hair. I have a mannequin head sitting on my desk in my room. So, it's really fun. I love doing hair. That is my passion. Anybody want their hair done?
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to tell to the freshmen just straight out of high school that go to school?
I would say to the freshmen, to the people that come out of high school trying to figure out where they want to go to school and what they want to do, try out SAU Magnolia. It is a very comfortable environment, and we're all close-knit family, and just be yourself, be cool, find something you like to do and find stuff you're interested in to keep your college experience interesting, because there's nothing worse than going to college and being bored, and I refuse to be bored because I'm not a bored person.
Okay. Well, JaQuese, we appreciate you being here today.
I appreciate being here also. Thank you for having me.
Thank our viewers for watching. I'm Shasta Armstrong.
And I'm Ibrahim Bawa.